Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2002. He had a hand in his country's most famous goal, their most famous win, and he helped to introduce the footballing planet to Senegal.
Yeah, he did indeed, Peter. El Hadj Diouf, the undoubted driving force behind that fast, powerful...
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of great... Neymar! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Messi. Oh, good take. Goes for a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
It's Asa! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Thinks about the shot. Big chance! It's bounced back off the post. Quality ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Chance, surely! And that's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Germany are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's running through. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Neymar. Closing in on goal. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Diouf always looking for that half a chance. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's chosen to go back. Oh, that's clever. Oblak gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Almada played out towards the right wing. That's a shade optimistic. Sarr. And it's Neymar. Rice, and it's Azar. He slipped. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Shonen Belmare really could have done without this.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
The chance to pull further clear.
Number 19. Hazard. Number 14.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
There'll be 3 minutes at a
Best
time.
charge. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Shonen Belmare now find themselves down to 9 men.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
And how did he not make it 4?
Neymar will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
And this is Torres. Now it's Villa. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So the action resumes.
Shonen Belmare really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now.
Great chance! Yes! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Simplicity itself.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Great vision. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And he's cut it out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Germany are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when the...
Neymar! And it's hit the woodwork and out! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Shonen Belmare still have the cards to affect this game. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Hausen. Coming on to replace him is number 20, Danny Olmo.
And here's Messi.
Substitution.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Chance for a shot! And again! And it's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Number 7, David Villa.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. He's shifting through the gears here.
David Villa.
And he can clear it away. Hazard, good ball, good take. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Probably be looking to play it square from here. And it's Rice. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Neymar! And he couldn't keep it down. Now, he's in one-on-one. Shoots! It's a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Germany are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Shot can he finish? And that's a good finish. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolute.
Ekitike, he's through on goal here. Shapes to shoot! And there's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
6 added minutes has been
And he is
indicated.
deftly away. That is a crunching tackle.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Oh, good climb! And this is Neymar. Fernando Torres. Ekitike. That's really well manoeuvred. Caught offside that time. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Shonen Belmare cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
I'd like to draw your attention to
Any
the
reflections
screen
on what
right
you've
now for
seen, Jim?
information on our
One-sided.
shuttle bus service.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Shonen Belmare have the chance to go the other way. He's found a way through. Deftly away. Oh, it's come off the upright. Vardiol clears without hesitation. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And he's gone looking for safety. Abdul Samad. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Chetri. Howson deals with that comfortably. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Look at the space here. He's had a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now they can spring out of defence. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he shoots! Again, a brilliant save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
And here's Batistuta.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Park Ji-sung is in a really good position out wide. Goes for a shot! And it's a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
After 39 minutes is number 6, Vardiol.
Goa have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Threads one in. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Batistuta. Oh, real chance! Oh, that wasn't far away. Corner number 2 then. Messi goes short.
2 added minutes has
That's
been
the keeper's
indicated.
ball. And he's intervened well there. That's the end of the first 45. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Shonen Belmare currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
On the road outside the stadium.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitutions taking place.
Down to business again.
Shonen Belmare can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Shonen Belmare do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he's managed to get rid. Upamecano. Looking to play him in. Looking for the far post. And the keeper beats it away. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, terrible mistake. And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Shonen Belmare restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's in a great position here. Tries a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. But he's left disappointed.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Van Nistelrooy was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, nicely intercepted. Into the last quarter of an hour. Knocks it out wide. Impressive jump! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Tries to play it through. And he welcomes it in. Van Nistelrooy! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. So, third corner of the game. Oh, good climb! And no mistake! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Shonen Belmare with the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Bruno Fernandes receives it in a good position here.
Shonen Belmare nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Guardiola. That has been cut short. Looking for the run. Haaland. He's got away. And that is that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Van Nistelrooy picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
For information provided by the
Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, what a difference a half can make, Peter. And the second half saw this team full of courage and energy. It's very impressive how this team turned it all around.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Chetri, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different.
Messi! Wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Manchester United take the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than... Oh, great chance! And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And here's Mbappe. That's going wide left. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Messi. Tries to play it through. He's found just the keeper in his... He's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Shun and Belmare certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He is starved of space and time. Well, that looks a decent ball. Van Dijk makes the interception. Now it's Rafinha. Mbappe is onto this.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, super goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! What a moment for the double centurion! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Abdul Samad. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Half an hour played now. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Rafinha. And he's there to get it away. Out for a throw. Chetri. Looking for options for movement. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Shun and Belmare clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, well measured. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Hazard.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's a pretty loose pass. And that signals the end of the first period. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
And a quick
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Shonen Belmare are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10, Hazard.
So
Number
we're into the
20,
second 45.
Mohamed Salah. Number 15.
And he's intervened well there.
Number
And
33.
he cuts out the supply.
Coming on the field. Number 14.
Shonen Belmare do appear to have made a half-time change. Up, he's in, one-on. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Manchester United after 50 minutes.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, it's ended up in no man's land. Oh, this looks sharp. Numecha and Rafinha. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Kane. Looking to play him in. Yamal. He has found the way through. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, shooting chance! Well taken goal. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Manchester United now in a position far more desirable.
Substitutions
Well,
taking
their
place.
manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Kane. That's a good ball out wide. Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space.
There's the shot! Brilliant from Rafinha! He's got himself an absolute peach. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Manchester United.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Rafinha.
So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Now it's Messi. And here's Rafinha. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's been slipped through. Real chance! And how good was that? About as smooth as it gets. They're back within
The
reach.
goal scorer.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Shonen Belmare may be down, but not out just yet. And that has left him in a heap. Manchester United have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Substitution in progress.
Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He is through here. Numecha,
6 added
Yamal.
minutes has been indicated.
Rafinha. That has not gone well. Now it's Villa. Oh, he's burst through. Great vision. Tries a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. He might be in here! That's a foul, no two ways about it. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
And time is up. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go. Hugo Lloris, Jim, undoubtedly one of France's best ever, and surely one of the most dependable... And Shevchenko! Brilliant from Shevchenko!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Shonen Belmare finding themselves... Oh, it's come off the upright. Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Snyder! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Oh, that's well spotted. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Menu. Chetri couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Oh, some tackle that. Quarter of an hour played. Well, that looks a chance for a shot! That's another chance! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He sussed the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And it's Azar. Now that looks a decent ball. It's played through for him. He has found a way through. He's dealt with that really well.
Substitution.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Getting up there! He doesn't look too happy with that. Now, can they get him away? Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ambitious ball here. And he's cut it out. Deftly away. Serginho. Good, strong midfield running here. Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, it's fallen kindly here! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
That has been cut short.
Shun and Belmare are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Vitinha. Shun and Belmare have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. And it's Messi. Looking to play him in. Chetri gets into a good position. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Knocks it into space. Upamecano makes the interception. Now he's off and running. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's the chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Can he latch on to this? So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Shun and Belmare come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Kindly remove it.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Substitution in progress.
Away we go again.
Shun and Belmare really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Defending was strong and firm. Barcelona have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Vitinha
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
aimed beyond the defence. Shoots! And that's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
After 59
One
minutes,
sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Stood up well to him there. De Ligt kept his eye on it, and he's there. Shonen Belmare still have the cards to affect this game. And a chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
substitutions taking place.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Oh, he's been caught napping! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Vitinha, looking for options for movement. That is a brilliant interception. That's put paid to the danger.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's Wilshere. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Plays a sharp little ball here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Chetri is onto this. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Great chance! And that's a tidy finish. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Shonen Belmare with the lead.
It's so often the case.
Can he finish? It's a goal! And right near the end, we have parity. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next.
David Villa.
There will be 5
Decent
minutes
shot!
added time.
It's hit the upright. And he nearly went all the way.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
Wilshere. Vitinha. Upamecano promptly onto that, and that is that. Van Dijk. So that's it. It is all over. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. David Villa picking up the Man of the Match
Please turn your
award,
attention
and
to
no
the screen
surprise
for
there.
information provided by the local police.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on,
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should...
Chance! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So this to break the deadlock. He scores for sure! Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
The goal scorer.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Sunil Chetri.
First quarter of an hour gone. Zaire Emery can so cleverly bypass the press. And here's Vinicius Junior. He has found a way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, gets the shot away! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi. Couldn't squeeze it through. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Upamecano can clear it away. Zaire Emery takes on his marker. Beckenbauer. Oh, what a mistake! Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot! Oh, it's a beauty! He's got himself an absolute peach. He has gobbled up his 20th goal. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Shonen Belmare are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides. Just about within shooting range. Yes! And they're threatening to fly away here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Number 15, Sunil Chetri.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Hernandez. Shonen Belmare have hit a quick-fire double here. Hernandez. Menu with a definite foul there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Beckenbauer. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's really well cleared. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Shonen Belmare will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up.
Substitution.
So let's get the ball rolling. Well timed, excellent interception. Vinicius Junior. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Can he finish? And no mistake. This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Shonen Belmare are having a ball here. Van Dijk. Shonen Belmare come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
It's Van Dijk. It's a pretty loose pass. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Mbappe.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Oh, good spread. Pinches it off him. Hernandez. Shonen Belmare, perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Messi. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now that's well seen too. Bruno Fernandes. Abdul Samad. Upamecano. Arhan. There could be trouble here. The referee has given a corner.
Substitution in progress.
And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. That's the throw. Arhan. Upamecano. Arhan. And the keeper's given it away. No, he's not going to get any further than that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bruno Fernandes running with the ball. Camavinga was in no mood for any of that. Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Vinicius Junior. Number 13,
Batistuta
Mbappe.
making good progress.
Number 15,
Camavinga.
Messi. Coming on
And
the
it's
field,
Van Dijk.
Number 7,
Beckenbauer.
Neymar. Number 10, Robert
Hernandez.
Lewandowski. Number 17, Cristiano Ronaldo. There will be 3 minutes added time.
No, he's seen through all of that. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Stones. Here's a chance! And with that, the end. Shonen Belmare, looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them.
Quick reminder today.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning.
Shonen Belmare do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Shonen Belmare need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. Nice interception, well timed.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
Oh, he's been caught! Chetri! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Abdul Samad. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Good effort from distance. Van Balten. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. That's been cut out, well played. Bruno Fernandes. He has found a way through. Van Bouten gets on his bike and on the move. Van Basten. Oh, good-looking ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Belletti.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That has ended up in no man's land. Approaching the half-hour mark. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's roll! Goal! Lazio! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Lazio are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He is through here. It's a good-looking delivery. And that's the keeper's ball. Threads one in. Tries to pass it through. Now here's the chance! And he hits the net. They are purring, truly purring. Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.